Alright, what's up, yins guys? Time for another video. I'm going to talk about this again because I made a video about it already, because it happened real close to me. Yeah, there was some incident not too far from me. People sprayed swastikas all over our building. Pretty sloppy ones, too. Yeah, we had two news crews came over there and talked to me and a couple of neighbors, and you're going to be kind of lousy on a camera when somebody comes all of a sudden, but you go through with it or whatever too. But as sloppy as they were, you say it's probably kids, and it usually is. Sloppy as it looks like teenagers did it or whatever. Oh, they caught the one who did it. Yeah, it was a disgruntled contractor that was mad at the owner of the building. That's all they said so far. No name on the person, but anyway, that would be like somebody like you or me, right? Getting mad at a workplace, maybe because you got fired from it, or because you had a beef, or maybe you or me did work for somebody, we had a beef with them, right? And instead of maybe getting a lawyer, instead of going to the magistrate, maybe trying to take them to court, do stupid dumb shit like paint swastikas or pentagrams on their walls of their building. Oh, and then they call the cops, right? And you know, of course, you're laughing about it now. Of course, when they call the cops come. You know, the cops are going to ask, "Oh, you get in a fight with anybody? You got anybody that's got mad at you for any reason associated with the building?" And one of my second guesses, along with teenagers, because of the sloppiness, my second guess was maybe, since it's an apartment building, a disgruntled former tenant. I don't know, I guess you could say close but no cigar. But yeah, police are going to say, yeah, you got to get in a fight with anybody mad at you. And of course the building owner, you know, probably going to say, well, there was this guy who got mad at me for whatever, I guess. Anyway, yeah, you or me dumb enough to do shit like that. You know, like, no sooner maybe you have a beef with him, you and me wouldn't be that damn stupid, because you know, like the next day, like that, cops are gonna be right on that. That's why, you know, I'm so surprised, or partially surprised and partially not surprised. A grown-ass adult does something like that. Yeah, you think the stuff painted on there is sloppy. Oh, you think it's teenagers, because a lot of it is. Some of us were kids and we knew other kids did it. Kids do stupid things, you know what I mean? But grown-ass person, and then you gotta wonder, geez, even as sloppy as the stuff was, if you're gonna wonder even if some adults even know how to draw, even, well, whether it's a swastika or a pentagram with spray paint, you know. I don't know, some people better than others, I mean. But yeah, unlike anybody else on YouTube, I don't even show pictures of like that, or the article on this one, because just because you showed maybe the picture of the symbols, like from the internet news article, since that's hate symbols, YouTube can get you a strike or have the video taken down. So I mean, I'd show the actual article without the picture, that's one thing. But stupid ass dumb shit, I mean, that's up there with, you can probably look all over YouTube, remember your local news, it's up there with hearing about grown ass adults doing dumbass shit, thinking they're not going to get caught because they're mad at a workplace that fired them or whatever the hell, you know what I mean? Stupidest thing somebody can do. Dumbass, you know what I mean? Yeah, I remember on the local blogs, you know, for our county or whatever, that puts up the articles, we blog about it, a lot of people were saying, yeah, it looks like stuff teenagers were doing, because we were all teenagers. But when it came to light who it actually was, there were some woman and somebody else over there saying, oh yeah, look at that, you fools, jumping the gun, quote, jumping the gun, saying it was kids, and oh, look at this, then you say to them, well, we weren't hating on anybody's kids. We're just saying it as sloppy as it was, because it's like sloppy ass swastikas or whatever the hell. You figure it's teen. A lot of times it is. Nobody's hating on anybody's kids. There's always that person saying you're hating on somebody's kids whom you've never met. You know, okay, this time it wasn't kids, big deal, but a lot of times it is. A lot of times it's teenagers, 20-year-olds, people that just recently old enough to drink, right? People in their 20s do stupid shit. They're old enough to drink, and they do that shit when they're drunk. So you'd have the pentagrams or the swastikas all sloppy. It looks like teenagers or kids do it. And maybe older drunks will do it too. I mean, there's a lot of stories. But yeah, there's, in a way you're surprised, but in a way you're not surprised, because there's all these damn stories about people that doing stupid shit in their workplaces because they're mad because they got fired, or they quit the job and the next day they go in the dead of night and spray something on a building, or do stupid shit like that, which, that's dumb these days. The 21st century, there's cameras in places where you don't even think there are cameras. I mean, there's eyes in places where you don't think anybody's looking, you know what I mean? You just don't do shit like that, you know what I mean? Wouldn't be a bit surprised now if they have other ways of detecting you now, you know, that you can just touch something and maybe they find DNA, who knows? But yeah, there were stories like if you smoke and you throw a cigarette down, they'll pick up a nearest cigarette or whatever too. But yeah, all kind of different ways. But well, anyway, probably about 90% of the people have doorbell cameras in my neighborhood. I mean, some of them that you see that are very obvious, but you can easily see what those are just when you walk past, you know, always active. And at the same time, look at what people have on their houses now that's available that you can't see. Just because there's probably people that think they're smart. Oh, yeah, I know where that doorbell camera is. It's right obvious. You can see it from the street. Ha ha, I'm going to do something stupid. Meanwhile, there's other kind of things that in cameras that are in stuff disguised that you don't dang see. You know what I mean? Technology is a wonderful thing. Yeah, we had one commenter on one of the local blogs for our county that talks about the news and puts the articles up, was saying before the person got caught, oh, it's probably some young kid, an incel, young kid is an incel still living with their parents or whatever the hell, and influenced and inspired by alt-right propaganda. You know how you got the far right, but then there's a thing called the alt-right or whatever the hell. You want to look that shit up, but I was kind of rolling my eyes. I'm like, oh, please. But anyway, I'm glad it turned out the way it did anyway, because, yeah, just every time somebody spray paints something, there's this thing, a bunch of people want to exploit the hell out of it, and, oh, the neo-Nazis are at it again, the neo-Nazis are here. Even the things that, you know, happen to be just maybe teenagers, or in this case, disgruntled contractors or whatever the hell. There's a lot of other stupid reasons people do that shit, but everybody wants to go make a name for themselves on social media. Oh, the neo-Nazis again, you know, go have pictures, or surprised we didn't have anybody with cell phones, any wannabe bloggers with cell phones, you know, going over there, and the anti-racist wannabe preachers and bloggers and white leftists and whatnot. We didn't get any of that. We just had two news crews come over that's about it. Thankful for that anyhow. So